really as simple as that, but the problem became quite complex when I started thinking about what it is to the built environment. So me has now changed to the built environment, and how do we get a prescription from the built environment such that we are able to make people who are living there very happy. But this question also has other complications, such as what really happiness means, because each one of you might have another meaning for his or himself, or it might be understood as something which is, let's say, just for a day. It's like, in my understanding, it's talking about a state of mind, and it's not about a momentary feeling or an understanding that I am talking about. Because a momentary feeling, at this moment I might not feel extremely well and I might not feel very happy, but it's about the overall understanding and overall how I manage to conduct my life and how comfortably I am able to conduct my life and enjoy it also. So this is a question that is really what I was supposed to answer and I wish to answer. I'm not sure if I was able to answer, but the whole story really started with this beautiful country of Bhutan, and I'm sure that everybody's either been there, read about it, or I'm talking about the connection of happiness and Bhutan, because it's the king of Bhutan, which is, I think, in 1972, that he coined this term which they call gross national happiness. And they don't really, weigh their development in terms of GDP, but they talk about GNH, which is gross national happiness, and that is where the whole idea of happiness has begun in the world, followed by which there are several indices which are being developed, and I'm sure you've come across also newspaper articles which talk about happiness index, which is probably the happiest country, and what can we really do about it. And there is one observation you might all have. They usually tell us what they are weighing. So is it about livelihood? Is it about your annual income? What all is it about? But every time you will see that there is nothing that relates to us as designers, which you see, which might be a point to weigh or to calculate the index that they come up with. So this slide here which you see, this is the domain or domains in plural rather of the GNH concept that they have in Bhutan.
Cities today compete globally to attract businesses and thrive economically, and the built form has reached for greater heights. But has it really stayed grounded? Cars dominate the city streets everywhere, and roads account for a large percentage of the total land. While the population has burgeoned, the infrastructure and housing supply has not kept pace. The environmental quality has degraded to the worst point in history, and the alarming risks facing the world today. Are our cities designed to make us happy? Architects and planners have for decades dwelled upon the need to create cities for greater human comfort. Jane Jacobs to bring into focus the human-centric design approach, and William H. White too talks about the social aspects of urban design. One of the pioneers of this human-centric design approach is Danish architect Jan Gehl. His research and practice look closely at human behavior and the use of public spaces.